So we are done. We can now finally begin testing out our skeleton full stack blog. So first thing we need to do is go to our app and log in. So I've already created a user to save time, and it's test344@yahoo.com. And we do get redirected to the callback page after logging in, and you can see that we were very temporarily on the auth check component as well. So far so good, everything is working as expected. Let's go in our PSQL shell and then select all from the users table so we can see for sure if our user was in fact saved to the database. And yes, if we see at the very bottom, we have test344@yahoo.com. So great, it is working. Our user is now in our database. And again, this was all done automatically. This is information we got from Auth0. We did not have to do anything manually. Next, let's go in our main forum. And we can ignore these warnings for now. We'll make our forum have cards instead of a table in the next section, so we don't need to worry about this error for now. So let's go ahead and add a post. And we can just type in some random text here and just hit submit. And perfect, there it is. The text we just submitted is at the top, which is what we set up to do in our SQL query, and it's here immediately after submitting it. Perfect. And we don't really even have to bother checking our database because the fact that it is here means that our database is working because, well, there's no other source where this information could have come from. So let's now click on our post and add a comment to it. And perfect, let's hit submit and we're redirected to the forum. And if we click on the post and see, yes, it is still there. Perfect. And let's now edit our post, and awesome, our dialog box should open like this. And if we go to our forum and go back to this comment, yes, it did update. Perfect. And if we hit the delete and go back to our forum and check, yes, it did work. And it just takes a little bit of time for the virtual DOM to update. So yes, our delete statement is working. Perfect. Now let's go to our profile component and check the editing and deleting of posts. And yes, perfect. Clicking on the edit button should take us to the edit post component. And here let's just change some text and hit submit. And perfect, we are redirected to our user profile page. And yes, the test post did change its text and we are seeing it here. Perfect. And finally, we can just delete this post. And we're redirected to the home component. And if we look down, we do see all our status codes from our database, and our last one is from profile.js. So yes, our delete post did work. So we're far from completely done. We still have a lot of things we can do with this basic skeleton app, and we will be building upon it through the entire course. And the very first thing we'll do is add more styling, specifically animations and transitions in our main forum. And this is what we'll do in the next module.